Turn on the light for you.
Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here with
Friday.
and the critters. And Brad's going to turn on an overhead light for me. Well, hi, little girl. She's in her, she like jumped up in her bed, you guys. We got her one of those window beds. I don't know if you guys, I'll try to show you guys. We got it for her just yesterday. It came in. And let's see. Yeah, you can see her right there. See, and she loves it now. I know you love it, don't you, girlfriend? Now you can look out the window and you got the sun on you and it just and your mommy can pet you and the cover zips all the way off. It's nice. It's got legs, that are gentle on your wall, and it also has, you could screw it onto your window ledge, or you can, it has adhesive with Velcro, and that's what we're using because she's a very lightweight cat. And so, but for this 18-year-old cat, that makes my whole day.
I know, because she jumped up there.
Yeah, we weren't too sure if she was going to really like it or not. She loved the other one, but it was kind of a different hammock style, and this is more of a bed. I guess it's got a thin layer of memory foam underneath it. It's nice for your older cats. Well, your younger ones too, but, and then, like I said, Charlie played with his toy. The whole cover comes off so you can launder it, which is nice. And let me adjust you guys a little bit there. There you go. So anyway, that makes my whole day. Makes our whole day, probably.
Yes, it does.
It is October 23rd. I know, baby girl. 2020. It is Friday afternoon at 2:37 p.m. And we're just kind of really getting our day going. Looking for my phone. Oh no, where did you go? There you are. Way underneath the chair here, honey.
Oh, wow. Move, Charlie.
We don't want it to get ruined. I'm going to give you guys a weather report. Let's see. It is 78 degrees. It feels like 80. The high will be 79. The low will be 57. It's sunny out. 10% chance of rain. Humidity is at 54%. Wind is 2 miles per hour from the northeast. Sunrise was at 7:26 a.m. Sunset will be at 6:25 p.m. And tomorrow is basically the same, except we have 50% chance of rain during the night.
Cool.
So that's what we have going on. We might see if tomorrow, if we can get outside and cover at least that cooler or the AC, if it's going to rain.
Yeah, well, we bought those 2 tarps.
Yeah. So, things are going well. We're starting to find a few things that makes us happy. Were you going to turn on the overhead light? Okay. Just kind of waiting. Waiting. Anyway, yesterday, okay, I told you guys we've been having trouble getting our mail. And so the lady that runs the SHARPSBURG postal annex here, her name is Jeanette, and Brad had talked to her Wednesday, and she was so helpful, and she told us what to do to fix the address so it would come through there and it would get delivered. And lo and behold, yesterday she shows up. I didn't know it was her until I came outside. But she shows up and she has 7 or 8 packages. A couple of them were large. 10. Because some were little packages. They had been holding our mail for that long. This was stuff we had ordered for the house. We order a lot of our normal everyday supplies from the internet, from Amazon usually. That's just like supplements, and I compare prices between Walmart and Amazon and stuff. So, I'm just a personal fan. Anyway, so there were that many packages of, like,
The cat hammock.
the cat bed that she's laying on now, looking out the window. It makes me so happy. There he is. Oh, her glory, looking outside. That's exactly what we hoped would happen. That's nice. She loves looking outside. That makes me happy. So anyway, but yeah, you know what she had done is the post office in Sharpsburg closes down from noon to 1:30. This woman went on her lunch hour, drove all the way to Sharpsburg, and she was in her personal vehicle.
Yeah, to Rocky Mount.
To Rocky Mount, and brought him out here. Can you believe that? It was so kind of her. When I realized that, I didn't realize it till we got the packages inside, and I looked, and it was 1:22, and I told Brad, I said, Brad, she went on her lunch hour and did that. Super nice lady. So nice. We're going to make sure and let the USPS site know about what a phenomenal employee they have there, because wow. And she just was super nice. And she was all worried, Brad, if I could get those in. I mean, she would have brought them in if I wanted her to bring them in.
Well,
Because she knows we're both handicapped.
You know what I told her? You heard what I told her when I called her to thank her.
I don't remember specifically.
It was about was going to come out and talk to her.
Oh, except for you were cooking our lunch in your underwear or something.
Yeah.
And she said, no, she didn't want to see that. You said, yeah. So anyway, that was phenomenal. I'm so appreciative because, there were things like the dogs, I had bought them some flea and tick, the stuff that you put on their back, you put in different spots. Well, I just want to make sure. Fall time, it seems to be going to be a little bit more activity about like ticks and stuff, mosquitoes. This takes care of all of that, and that kind of stuff you need. So, got all that, and some of that stuff was some fall foliage stuff I had purchased. Because I'll do into Thanksgiving. I want to show you guys a little bit of that. Okay, box. I had bought 12 of these iridescent votive holders. I love it because whatever color you're decorating, whether it's Thanksgiving or perhaps Christmas, Easter, it's going to be reflective. And so, it's great. These votive holders, I got these on Amazon. There was like a dozen of them. And, I mean, it fits into this. This is the only little guy that survived. I got this a couple years ago at Dollar Tree. It's ceramic, and I had an orange and black one. But I like to have it, be able to put a candle in that. This year I picked up two of these. You guys remember? Picked up two of these spiders. Now I have already put some glitter on her. Big surprise. But this votive holder fits nicely inside of there also. But yeah, I just take iridescent glitter. Now, normally I like to mix my glitter. I'm going to have to get some. I think I have some. I like to mix some white in with this iridescent glitter because it just shows up a little bit better. But trust me, once this is lit and the flame gets down a little bit lower, it will bounce off of this. But it's very nice. You can't see it because you can see her eyes right there. And she's got a smile and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, you can make your decorations kind of pop. You spend $1 or so. I did go ahead last night and glitter a couple of my candles. So when I light them, they will. And that's just clear Elmer's glue. And then I didn't even drip these down. I just let it go like it naturally would. And yeah, I took the label off. And it didn't all the way come off, but I'll have that be on the back side. So this one is apple cider donut, which is really good. smelling one. And this is the pumpkin sponge sugar. I just did a couple of them last night. So I'll be making some fall festive pieces for the top of our electric fireplace in the front room. And then on the back you can see, if I show you guys, see there's my faucet. You see some wipes and stuff. So on the back of that, right here, I moved the plants I had there because they weren't getting enough sunlight and they weren't looking very happy. So I moved them outside, out back, and then I'm going to have some candles. I wanted to show you guys I bought, and it came in, not that. And I found my wagon, and I'll finish doing this. And I painted this years ago. I think I bought this wagon marked down at maybe Joann's. And I painted it and stained it. And I do different things in it. Oh, here it is. Let me show you guys. I got these, and they come in, it's a set of 5, and they come in all different lengths. And what I'll do is I'll put like 3, maybe I'll put just a couple on the back of the kitchen sink, and then 3 on the fireplace, or vice versa. And what I plan on doing is taking these candles, and that's why I was doing the glitter, and I will use some poster putty on top. I'll either put them down below or put them on top, depending on if I'm using a taller candle in the mix. And I'll use poster putty so it won't fall off. So, yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be inexpensive. It'll be functional. And I can use it for any holiday that I want. And I also had gotten in this fall foliage, which I'm excited about. And I may use a little bit of iridescent glitter just to make this all kind of coincide with the candles and whatnot. Got a couple small pine cones. I have some bigger ones. It's got some maple leaves right here. Some acorns. This is all artificial, but I got it for not too much money. I can look up the prices for you guys. So I will combine all of that stuff in with some of my fall foliage leaves, and I'll do both sites. And I'm going to look up those prices for you guys. I'm not a paid sponsor or anything. Not at all. Let's see. I know. The cat bed. Oh, it went up in price now. Oh, now it's unavailable.
Wow.
Yeah, and when I bought it, it was $28. Now it's $33. And let's see. The dozen of the votive glass votive things were $13.99. The fall foliage was $9.98, but I'll use that for many, many years. You know.
Come here, Nix.
Come on, Nixie. And let's see, the candle holder, or the candle, tiered candle things I showed you guys. Oh, wow. Well, I bought it. It was $9.99. Now it is $23.90. Holy moly! I would have never paid that. I would have never have paid that. Holy shamoly! You know, Brad also got in. I'll show you guys the picture of it. Is the tray for the walker right there? It fits phenomenal. And that black part that you see on there is that grippy stuff. Oh wow, that went up in price too. It's $23.10 now.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid $19.99.
Wow.
So, yeah, and I mean that specifically, he researched that specifically was for that walker, and it's great because he can bring out. You brought out our breakfast and his coffee and some other stuff he had out there. So, that's really great. So that's what I've been doing. I'm getting ready to decorate. I think I'll probably decorate tomorrow. I'm going to ask my husband for one favor is if you can get that vacuum out for me. Because I really want to vacuum out here. Today I'm going to spend in the kitchen. I'm going to make tacos for our main meal. And he got one cabinet together. And I can show you a picture of those. And so I'm going to be putting food away in that. And we ordered a total of 4 of them. They're unavailable now on Amazon. And that's when they dropped the price down half. And I jumped on that.
Yeah,
And
it's a good thing you did.
let me see if I can find it. Holy chamoly.
Well, sweetie, I've told.
Oh, I don't think did I buy it from there or did I buy it from Walmart?
No, it was from Walmart.
Okay, that's why I'm not finding it then.
Yep. But I tell people that you are the master shopper. Because there's so many times you find the most incredible deals.
This is what I'm talking about, and this stands about what, 5 feet?
5 feet exactly.
And so it's got 5 different doors, with shelves, and it's all hard-sided and got magnetic catches, and it's be great for pantry. And you can I ordered 4 of them. They dropped the price down to half price all of a sudden because what they're doing is what I told you guys is that they'll get rid of a lot of home furnishing and all kind of fall stuff. Especially they're getting ready for Christmas stuff, so they want to get in the newer stuff. So that's when it's a great time to buy your appliances and stuff. So yeah, these are unavailable now, but I got them from Walmart. And I want to show you guys another thing is I've always wanted a vanity. All my life I've wanted a vanity to be able to sit there and do my makeup and stuff. I mean, I would sit there and do my hair and makeup, except for I have to be able to sit. I can't stand there. So I was looking at vanities, and they're really pricey. And I'm a bigger woman. I don't want to sit on this little frail looking bench or chair, you know. And so I thought, some of those vanities don't look anything more than a desk, really. Because basically, if you're adding your own makeup mirror that you have, I have my own drawers and stuff. It will sit on anything that has the makeup and stuff in it. So I decided for less than half price, I could get a desk and add my makeup mirror that I have and all the other stuff. So yeah, for $50, less than $50, $47.60. I have this desk coming. It has 2 drawers there in front. You probably can't see. But it has 2 drawers in front, and then the other, and that'll work out great. We have office chairs and stuff, so I'll have a little area in the bedroom that I'll be able to put my blow dryer, my curling iron, my makeup and stuff, my makeup mirror, and I'll be able to have what I always wanted was an area to do my makeup and stuff. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, I was going to show you guys also what we have coming is not on there on Amazon. It's the chairs we have coming for the high top table, and these were like 2 for $65.99. They raise up and down. They're on rollers that swivel, so they'll go up high enough for the table. They'll go low enough for everything else. Brad and I can have races in the kitchen. We can use. I'm getting 4 of them. I can use one in the art room. We can use one in the laundry room if we want. Because yes, sometimes our backs hurt bad enough especially Mr. Heide, that he needs to really sit to do everything. Also, it's not just his back anymore, it's his hip and his knee. And his knee has been wanting to give out on him more and more. So sometimes he's in enough pain and his balance is bad enough that he needs to really sit to do most everything. So these will be easy for him to get on and off of. And we got a couple really great grabbers that we couldn't find the grabbers we normally buy at Dollar Tree. And we really, especially Mr. Heide, really, really depends on a grabber. Again, with the back and bending over and stuff. And I use it some. One of the things that he doesn't realize is I need a grabber in the laundry room. It's really hard sometimes for me to get the stuff out of the bottom of the washing machine.
That makes sense.
Because I'm big breasted enough and stuff. It's hard, and it's hard for me to lean up against the washing machine because I have hernia.
Yeah.
And also to get stuff out of the dryer, way in the back of the dryer, in the very bottom of that drum, sometimes it's really hard for me to be able to get stuff. So a grabber in there would be great.
Oh yeah.
So, but these grabbers are, I'm trying to bring it up, are really strong. And the grabber part will turn and lock. So those are really nice. They come in a 2-pack. I paid $15 for the 2, but these will really last a long time. Also, we use a grabber outside once the poo has solidified. It's easier to go out there and pick it up with a grabber. Our neighbor clued us in on that.
Yeah.
And, so grabbers are a wonderful thing.
Yes, they are.
What else have we been doing? Oh, I want to show you guys I finished that one trick or treat diamond painting last night. So here it is. Isn't that cute? I really thought it was cute. The kids, and here's the elderly lady and all of that. So what I do on these, the ones that are seasonal, is I will just cut around here the white off, and then I just put poster putty on these, and I will hang it up because it's not going to stay long term. And so yeah, you can get the poster putty at Dollar Tree or Walmart, of course. And it doesn't hurt your walls or anything. You can even do it to glass. Now, if you have where the sun is going to come in through your glass or whatever, you probably don't want to use poster putty because once it gets really warm, it kind of wants to slide. So, but that's what I do on the walls and stuff in here. And now if it's a piece that'll hang all the time, then I'll go ahead and put it under glass and frame it and all that. So, what did I drop down here? I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, today I'm working in the kitchen. I'm gonna be, I got some of that shelf paper I told you guys about. And I'm going to be putting away dishes and pots and pans and stuff in the cabinet. Brad's going to work on building at least one more cabinet. You won't get going on it unless you actually do it.
No, I'm gonna go.
Oh, listening?
Yeah.
Why are you listening to me?
'Cause I like it.
So anyway, I'll be doing some laundry and stuff. I got so excited because we found a bag with some more dirty bedding comforters and stuff, and so I could go and wash those, and it's just so nice. Yeah.
Well, the thing I like is, that portable washing machine we're using was such a
That was a
lifesaver.
godsend. Yeah.
Yeah, but without a dryer, the stuff would come out really, really stiff, even hanging it outside. And
Towels come out all nice and fluffy and
Mhm.
soft, and we
yep.
got a couple of those spiky dryer ball things on Amazon. and they do speed up your drying time, and they also help make everything soft without added chemicals. So and we use a couple of those, but trying to find stuff. Found some of my new bathroom towels that I had purchased, and we're waiting until Sunday. We're having the first of hopefully years to come Sunday family dinners. Brad's making green chili, and I'm going to make pumpkin bread, reduced sugar pumpkin bread, and we're all going to carve pumpkins and roast pumpkin seeds. And so that's very exciting. And also going to have our daughter and the grandchildren come over, and the grandchildren are going to help move stuff, and how they're getting paid is getting fed. But move some stuff outside, and hopefully, is anybody moving anything in the bedrooms?
Yeah, we're gonna start going through some of the boxes.
Okay, and that'll be really nice. Now, we actually need more room in that third bedroom, I think, than the second
one.
But you can decide.
Okay.
But so we're gonna be getting some help for that. 'Cause we need some help. I was trying to do a job that I'm not equipped to do and lift stuff that I can't any longer lift that amount of weight, and I really messed myself up. In fact, I basically had to take all day yesterday off. I couldn't even hardly walk. So
Yeah, late in the evening.
I learned my lesson, especially really messed up my left shoulder again. And so I can't, I wanted to be able to do it all, because when you have your spouse is more disabled than yourself, you want to be able to do it all. You don't want to see them try and do stuff. You don't want to see them in a lot of pain and stuff, because I think that's the hardest thing. When you see your spouse in so much pain, and thank you for turning on the overhead light, by the way. You want to just take that pain away. Oh, we did get in one of those seat things that lift you up, but Brad hasn't really gotten it to work yet. He did call the company, and they told him what to do. Just really haven't had time. If anything, maybe we'll get the grandkids to
jump on it.
Well, I don't want to jump on it, but keep sitting on it. Lyric would love to do that.
Oh yeah. Well, and then
if anybody can break them hydraulics loose, he can.
Well, and it lifts you up about 5-6 inches. It looks like, and there's a hydraulic cylinder that aids in lifting, and I can't get the cylinder to compress.
And they said, because Bessie was worried about breaking it, and they said, well, we'll send you another one if that happens. So, yeah. Instead of buying a whole chair that lifts, we bought just the seat part, and hopefully that'll work, because I sure would give him a lot of relief. But, yeah, I learned my lesson that I can't, I can't do that. I was trying to be Hercules and in there moving very heavy boxes and bags and, But I'm tired of not being able to find anything. I'm tired of wondering, my essential oils. Now I have 2 complete different sets of essential oils, honey. And I can't find, That's kind of maddening, but, I'll live.
There's a lot of things that are on hold because I can't
You can't find your drill. He can't find his drill, and he really, really needs a drill. That's one of the things I want everybody to look for tomorrow or Sunday is your drill.
Yeah.
The
drill and the drill bits.
I know, I've seen the drill bits in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but not the drill.
Okay.
So,
and that
I think that's in the second.
That drill that was another one that just absolutely blew me away. What kind of deal you found on that?
I don't know what kind of deal, but it was a good deal.
Yeah, well, it's an 18-volt Makita with two batteries, a charger, and the case, and you got it for $87, and at that time, Home Depot had the same thing for like $240.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brand
It
new.
was a great deal, and it's worked great. But yeah, just trying to find stuff. So yeah, I'll be out in the kitchen slaving away. And well, I love it though because the setup is it's so easy to do laundry at the same time.
Yep.
You know, you're already out there. It's just a few steps away. You know, in a laundry room. So yeah, not hard at all. Once I get going on that stuff, it won't be hard. Once I measure one of those shelving units too for that for the shelving paper,
Oh yeah.
shelving liner,
Yeah.
then I'll just
Yeah.
you know, in fact, I'll take my big old scissors here and do that. I'll take my big old scissors here. So yeah, I just well, if you guys know Leanne Live, we sent her get wells. She had to have emergency surgery, and you know, be a couple weeks at least before she can get back to work. So I send her get well wishes. That would be awesome. She's a really sweet gal. Um, Anything else, honey?
I think you got it all.
I think that's about it. We're still loving it here. No complaints. Mm.
And and I don't know if I've said it on any of the videos, but what I love is, we're just barely a mile out of Sharpsburg, but um, you look out our front window and you see the soybean field and the line of trees about half a mile away, and it's like living out in the country, but not.
Oh yeah, we do live out in the country.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's not. We're so isolated.
if I haven't shown you guys a picture, I will of what he's talking about. This is this is our view out to our front, and across there is the soybean field and the line of trees. So we can handle that. We've been watching the
Yeah,
soybean field change colors and stuff. I'm not sure when they're gonna harvest, but
yeah.
they're gonna harvest, and yeah, that'll be awesome. So we're just kind of chilling. I did buy candy for Halloween, but I bought like I think it's trolls and nerds and all the sour stuff that we don't like. So everything left goes to the grandkids. There'll be no problem. So, but I mean, I didn't get a huge bag. I think it says like 55 in there. So, because we might get just a few trick or treaters, we might get none.
Yep.
You know, maybe it is that everybody is taking their kids someplace else, or maybe some people aren't doing and I know some places are not doing the Halloween at all because of COVID. So, you know, I think everybody has to make up their own mind.
Yeah.
So, we aren't getting into any of the political stuff. I try to stay as far away from it as I can, and because basically it seems like this year everybody really wants to get very cranky about it and very, you know, unfriend each other and all of that. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. There's enough fighting and unrest in the world as there is. We don't need to add to it.
No.
That's been capped out. There's not a nationwide call on needing more. And no, I haven't dyed my hair yet. Finally got in the last dye yesterday, which is like a dark indigo type. Not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I've never done my hair black or that dark of blue. So, that's
So what color is indigo? Is it a black or a red or
a blue. Blue black.
I wasn't
You know
even
how
close.
somebody's hair is so black, but it's got like a blue.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
You know. So, I'll probably do the very dark, almost purple first, and then because you're gonna have to touch up your roots and stuff, and then ease on into the black. Well, you're gonna be my Cosmos, so don't laugh.
You're not going to ask Emma to help?
Well, I don't know if she's gonna be around to help. I don't know. I might have her and her friend. I think Yami's gonna be with her. My daughter has this. My granddaughter has this friend that she met. Okay, this is the whole story because I know y'all are dying to hear this. Is my daughter is it's online school because here they're not doing the high school. Now they just sent the junior hires. It's like part time. They go to physical school and then the rest time it's online hikey to get, and she likes that.
Mm-hmm.
And but high school, no, they're strictly online. So my my granddaughter was about because they had to get paperwork and stuff was about, and like they started here a lot sooner than they did in Wyoming. So that kind of a gap makes it a little bit longer to get the paperwork and stuff. So she finally got all the paperwork sent and stuff. My granddaughter was about a week late starting. And there was another girl that started right after my granddaughter. And so my granddaughter, knowing what it's like to be the new kid and stuff, of course, made friends with this gal named Yami. And I'm not going to tell her circumstances because that's not my place. But uh, it's less than ideal for her, and it's got to be very hard. Um, uh, I'll just say that her parents are in Mexico, and she's here, and so that's hard. So my granddaughter's really a kind, loving person, and she's become really good friends with this gal. And Yami is over. I think just about every weekend she spends over at my daughter's house, and my daughter kind of adopts all of my granddaughter's friends, and then we kind of all do too. And so she wanted to know if Yami could. She thought they were coming over last weekend, and she wanted to know if Yami could come with her. And I'm like, well, yeah, she can come with you. And they weren't coming over last weekend, and they ended up coming over. They're coming over this weekend. And I'm like, she's more than invited, and she's more than invited to do the pumpkins and everything. Because you want her to have a lot of fond
Mm-hmm.
memories of you know family things, even though her parents aren't with her and stuff. That then at least she would have
Yeah.
what we will call her second family, all of us,
Mm-hmm.
and have fond memories. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet her.
Mm-hmm. And it's really hard. How long has she been in this area?
I don't know. I think she was new. I think she was
Okay.
new. I know she was new to the. Yeah, she was new to this whole.
And that's got to be so hard being new to an area, not knowing anybody in school, not having any friends,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's got to be really tough.
And she's not with any family, so it's got to be very hard. And um, her and my granddaughter make little TikToks, and they're so cute. They are so cute together and stuff. So I'm excited to meet her. And, because I always kind of felt a little gypped because I thought I should have had a lot more grandchildren than just three. You know, I mean, heck, my grandma had five. She had five of us, and that
Yep.
was a lot of fun. Well, I don't know if you guys ever, like, went over to other people's house at Christmas time. Did you ever go to your grandmother's house, Grandma Heidi's?
When I was really young,
Really young?
when
Okay.
when they lived down in Laramie.
But with all the kids and stuff, it must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. But at that time it was pretty much
Dan, your Uncle Dan.
yeah, but his kids weren't
No,
born
but
until
how much of an age difference is there between you and Uncle Dan?
He's only like 8 years older than me.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So he was, if you were real young, he was still probably a teenager, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have been 8 years old and he would have been 16.
Yeah. That's very true.
That's what I thought, about
Yeah.
just being a house full of people is what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I have very fond memories of a house full of people.
Yep.
I mean, my Aunt Cleo never. There was Aunt Wyoma. She was a trip.
I don't know if I met her.
You never did. She
Okay.
was super, super skinny. I mean, just a rail and
Okay.
very, everything my grandmother wasn't, she was. Very straight-laced, very
Really?
religious, very, basically,
Yep.
Yeah. And she kind of real nice on I don't know. I never liked her as a kid, obviously, you can tell. I don't know. Her and my grandma didn't really jive either. Because, grandma was, the cigarette hanging out of the mouth, and she'd have, what you called a pony beer, which was, I don't know what kind it was.
7 ounce.
Yeah, but it was a glass bottle, and I think it was Coors or something. I don't know. But, and she always smoked filterless cigarettes, the Pall Malls. So she'd always have a piece of paper that she wasn't aware of that would be adhered to her lip. Especially if she was wearing lipstick and stuff. It was just like a magnet. And, my grandma liked to party and she liked to have a good time. And she was pretty loud. You never saw her in her heyday, but she used to have bright, bright red hair before she had ever brain tumor out and stuff. And then she never dyed her hair again. She just let it go gray. And it kind of went like mine. And, but yeah, she liked to have a good time and bowled almost every night and partied and,
Wow.
and then they used to go to the dancing competitions, the polka competition. Some of them times, though, are, the house full of people, and they turn on the polka music after Lawrence Welk, of course. And, Grandma and Grandpa would be dancing in the front room, doing the polka. My Aunt Kathy would get out the accordion and be playing that, and I was almost mesmerized by that, that how that bellowed and the keys and stuff. And or grandma was really into organs for a while, and so she had these electric organs, and she'd hop on there and be playing, and grandpa sometimes would start yodeling. Now, okay, let's just admit it. Most of the adults at this point in time are pretty shit-faced. Let's just admit this, okay? Now, does that put a whole spin on Danny Weber?
Oh, yeah.
Yodeling in his front room?
Yes, it does.
And dancing with grandma? And it was kind of like flying all over the, honey, kind of flying all over the front room. And Aunt Kathy is doing the accordion. And, I don't know what Uncle Jim was doing, but us kids were all just kind of sitting there going,
oh, and I remember some of the times that we were over at the house and your grandmother never used her inside voice.
No. Grandma did not have an inside voice.
No, she did not.
You know when she get mad at Grandpa too? God damn it, Danny.
Then he'd start
One
whistling.
time she got so mad she threw a can of corn at his head. Now she missed because you had to go out their kitchen, down these steps, half a flight of stairs, and then you could go outside, or else you'd go down the rest of the way to great grandma's apartment. Well, she was mad at him for something, and he was barbecuing chicken, and she threw a can of corn at his head. She missed. And he used to make her so mad. The man would not say a word, and he would whistle. He would just start whistling, and he would just casually walk outside. And when he got outside, and if you were outside with him, you could see he was grinning, bigger than anything. But oh, that used to make her so mad. And us kids has never seen Grandma threw a can of corn at Grandma's head.
That's funny.
But oh God, I would love to have. I miss those, and those are the memories that I cherish. And I know everybody here is feeling the same way. You all have loved ones that have passed on. That those memories are so precious, and I want to make sure that our grandkids have memories like that. And Yami has memories like that. She might not have memories of her family doing that kind of stuff because I don't know how long the situation she's in has been going on. But at least she'll have some memories of her secondary family and, I'm sure we're going to have some happy, crazy times of doing all these pumpkins.
But no throwing cans of corn in my head, please.
No throwing pumpkin guts, okay? I learned all
Deal.
about how you can clean these pumpkin seeds a lot easier than I've been doing for years and stuff. You boil them for a
Really?
little bit and they separate. You put them in cold water and the pumpkin seeds float up to the top
Oh, okay.
and stuff. So I was looking up if you could roast these pumpkin seeds right away. Brad seemed to think that we used to um, wait and let them dry. And maybe we did the first couple of years, but I'm looking, you don't have to. So, because the kids are very anxious. I had not brought up roasting pumpkin seeds. I had forgotten. And our granddaughter said that they had maybe carved pumpkins 1 or 2 years after we left Wyoming, but their main memories of carving pumpkins at our house. It was kind of pretty much what we did. Nobody else wanted the mess, I think. So, I'm excited for that.
Well,
So,
we've got the flooring down on in the kitchen, so we can do the pumpkin carving out there and not get
right, yeah.
stuff all over
Well,
the
and that's why I
carpet.
was save some of that cardboard and
Yeah.
and different stuff. So, I don't want my floor nicked either. So the cardboard I thought was good. But anyway, now that we've talked your ear off, I know my vlogs are always long anymore, but I got lots to say, and Brad gets tired of hearing it, I think.
Nope.
Nope. But I got stuff to do, so, do you have anything to add, hon?
Nope.
Do you have any funny times with your grandparents or his grandma? He might be coming over to go fishing with his grandfather early on some weekend morning. What would your grandma always say to you when you walked in the kitchen?
Oh, about she had cooked some bacon for breakfast, and she cooked way too much. And did I want some?
And was she laying down some eggs about that time too
Oh
for
yeah.
you? Yeah. Yeah, she accidentally cooked too much bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But and I know I've told you this so many times, but um, their their son, my dad, he adopted me, and so I was just an adopted child, but she she treated me no different. Actually, she did treat me different than the other grandkids. She treated me a lot better than
She
the other.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't mean to any of them.
No.
Okay. But she loved Brad. And I mean, that was her grandchild. You were her first grandchild. She made no bones about that. She first met Brad when Brad was 4 years old. And he came over from Hawaii with his parents. And, he always tells a story about that first time he'd seen snow and being out, and then his hands got cold and everything. But she always said that she loved him from the minute she saw you, and that was her. You would not tell that woman that was not her grandchild. In fact, neighbors and stuff would say, "Oh, your grandson looks a lot like you and stuff." and she would just beam, smile, ear to ear. But yeah, she loved. I think she loved me, and she did not normally like females, but she thought I was just, in fact, we always forget you were around.
I know.
You still haven't gotten over that,
No,
though.
I'm emotionally scarred on that one.
Why are you on a raisin kick?
I don't know.
You just are on. He's on a raisin kick. You know how you get on a certain. Yeah, he's on a raisin kick. Have you noticed I'm really not into the tomatoes as much? Oh, let me tell you this one other story real quick. I know you're just dying, right? Misfit box. Okay, it's still an okay deal, I think. I don't know if it's that great of a deal. The Misfit Market box. I mean, you get some healthier produce, and it depends on what area of the country you live in. Like, if you live in Wyoming in the wintertime, it is harder to get a lot of the squashes in, that kind of stuff. But we happen to live in North Carolina, which is prime farming land. And produce is so much cheaper here. Food prices are so much cheaper here than Florida or Wyoming. I mean, it just blows our mind still. And so for us, it's really not a great deal. And I thought I was going to sign back up with them. I had just put a pause on my subscription. And then I couldn't get into the site to pick the produce that I wanted in my box. And I had emailed them, and they didn't answer me, and then they just sent me this box. I canceled my subscription since then. Because it's just, with us, with all the produce availability, all the different shopping choices, it's just not, that good of a price, or good of a deal for us. But, so I still have all that to put away. A lot of squashes. I don't know. Why send us parsley, though? 2 big bunches of parsley. See, I don't like being sent stuff that I don't think is that great of a deal. And some of this stuff I'm tempted. If I knew where my dehydrator was, I would dehydrate some of it. A lot of pears, which Brad loves pears, so that's good. Apples, that kind of stuff. But I got to put that stuff away.
And a fresh ginger root.
Now that is a great deal, and they sent us quite a bit of it. So, and there are different ways to crystallize it.
Okay.
I was looking at some stuff, so I need to have you research that, because we don't want to let that go to waste.
No.
So, yeah. Like, that's why I wanted to get one of those tiered basket things. I don't know. Still thinking about that. Don't know if I really have room for it out there, though.
Yeah.
So, I'll wait and see.
Yeah.
I'll wait and see what we got going on. So, got anything else to say?
Nope.
So anyway, that's all we got going on. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend. I don't know if I'll do any vlogs over the weekend or not. I typically don't. If not, I'll catch you guys up on Monday on all the antics that went on at our house with the grandkids and the daughter and the green chili and all the festivities. I'm excited, though. Aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'm excited. And what we're going to have is each week a new family member or, another family member pick something that they absolutely love that they want to have made. And within reason.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll be good. And especially if it happens to be something that maybe they cook. What I would like to see happen, not this Sunday, but the following one, is if that person picks, let's say, they pick to make some kind of Oriental dish, that they need to be out there and help.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a great learning experience for the grandkids to learn how to cook more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because most stuff they know how to cook is because I have taught them, and so my grandson doesn't really know how to cook much other than ramen, and so we'll be teaching him. But yeah, I think that would be a great thing to, and I think that's a good thing for the family. Even if it's something that has to be started way before, they can help finish up. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Charlie was all devastated. He didn't think he could be on his couch because Nixie was on part of it. We had to clean off the other half of the couch. Right, Charlie?
You notice he's taking as much of it as he
You
possibly
are
can.
not taking it. And the cat, still over here on her
Mhm.
bed. She's loving it. Oh my goodness, stretching too. She loves it. That makes me happy. All right. Love you guys. Cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you're awesome. And I hope you have some fun this weekend. For most of us, it's beautiful fall weather. Go out and enjoy it. Go walk in some crunchy leaves.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So, say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.